Welcome to Engineering Funda family. This video is a part of Network Theory lecture series, and in this video I'll be going to explain you conditions for reciprocal and symmetrical network for G parameters. So whenever you want to derive conditions for reciprocal or symmetrical network for any parameter, you should know the basic equations of that parameter. So let me explain you first what are the basic equations which is there with G parameter. So whenever you have G parameter equations, my dear students, you should remember that I1 V2 that is based on V1 I2, right? And G parameter is inverse of H parameter, right? So in H parameter V1 I2 that is based on I1 V2, and in G parameter I1 V2 that is based on V1 I2. Now see how to write equation of G parameter. So I1 that is equals to G11 V1 plus G12 I2, and V2 that will be G21 V1 plus G22 I2. So these are the basic equations that we will be using for a derivation of reciprocal and symmetrical network, right? So let me explain you first what is reciprocal network. My dear students, reciprocal network means excitation to response ratio of two-port network will remain same even if you interchange ports. So I'll show you that by practical example so that will get more clear. Let me write this definition first here. So as per reciprocal network, ratio of excitation to response remains same even if we interchange ports. So for that, let me consider one two-port network. So here I am considering one two-port network. Now with this two-port network, here at port 1 I will be providing excitation, and to provide excitation I will be considering voltage source V1, and response will be measured at port 2, and response will be current I2. Now see here port 2 is short, so I can say V2 is equals to 0 over here. So ratio of excitation to response is V1 by I2. Here excitation is V1 and response is I2. Now see that should be same even if we interchange ports. So now what I'll do is I'll consider port 2 as excitation port, right? So let me consider another two-port network, and in this two-port network now I'll be applying excitation at port 2. You see here I am providing excitation voltage V2, and I'll be measuring response at port 1. Let us say response current is I1 and this is short, so voltage V1 at port 1 that will be 0. So ratio of excitation to response, that is V1 by I2, when V2 is 0, that should be same as V2 by I1 when V1 is 0, right? So that is the meaning of this definition. So let us try to derive this with respect to G parameter. So here ratio of excitation, that is V1, to response, that is I2, provided V2 is 0, that is same as ratio of excitation V2 to response I1 provided V1 is 0, right? So that is the basic definition of reciprocal network. Now what I'll do is I'll be providing these conditions in G parameter equations, right? So you see V1 by I2 when V2 is 0. So you see when V2 is 0, right, at that time what is V1 by I2? So V1 by I2 that is minus of G22 by G21, right? And what is V2 by I1 when V1 is 0? So when V1 is 0, at that time V2 that is G22 I2, and I1 when V1 is 0 that will be G12 I2. So you see this I2 will get cancelled and this G22 will get cancelled. So you can say G12 that is equals to minus of G21. So this is the basic condition which we have for reciprocal network with G parameters, right? So for G parameter, you can identify reciprocal network as if G21 is equals to minus G12. Now my dear students, I'll explain you symmetrical networks basic definition. So what is symmetrical network? So symmetrical network is having open circuited driving point impedance same for input and output port, as well as short circuited driving point admittance that is same for input and output port. Let me write that first. After that, I'll explain you how to apply that in G parameter. So see, for symmetrical network, open circuit driving point impedance or short circuit driving point admittance that is same for both ports. So for port 1 and port 2, driving point impedance or driving point admittance that should be equal, right? Now you should know how to identify open circuit driving point impedance or short circuit driving point admittance. I'll consider open circuit driving point impedance here. So for port 1, driving point impedance is V1 by I1, right? And open circuit driving point impedance that will be having current at port 2 will be 0, right? And that should be same for port 2. So port 2 driving point impedance is V2 by I2, and for open circuit driving point impedance, output current that should be 0. Here output is I1, right? So that should be 0. Now we need to apply this in G parameter equations. So let me take G parameter equations over here first. Now see, these are G parameter equations, and first of all we want to find V1 by I1 when I2 is 0. So you see I2 is 0. At that time V1 by I1 that will be 1 by G11. And now we want to find V2 by I2 when I1 is 0. So you see I1 is 0. At that time V2 that is G21 V1 plus G22 I2. And I2 that is at I1 is 0. You see it will be minus G11 by G12 V1. Now we need to simplify this equation. So you see this G11 that will get cancelled from both of the side, right? Now here if you take this G12 on numerator, then we can simplify this equation further. So you see 1 is equals to, now this minus sign that is over here, G21 G12 V1 will get cancelled, again minus G22 G12 into I2 by V1, right? That is how this equation is there. Now you see over this side we are having I1 is 0, and when I1 is 0 at the time I2 by V1 that we need to find. So when I1 is 0 at the time I2 by V1 that is minus of G11 divided by G12. Let me substitute that. So you see I have substitute I2 by V1 when I1 is 0 at the time it is minus of G11 divided by G12, right? So what will happen? You see G12 will get cancelled and this minus minus will get plus. So what I can say is this will be G22 G11 minus G12 G21 that is equals to 1. And what is this? This is magnitude of matrix G. So that is G11 G12 G21 G22 that should be equals to 1. So this is a basic condition for symmetrical network with G parameter. I hope my dear students you have understood this, how to apply rules with symmetrical and reciprocal network, right? So for that you should know the basic definitions. For reciprocal network, ratio of excitation to response will remain same even if you interchange ports, and for symmetrical network, driving point impedance or driving point admittance that will be same for both of the ports. That is how we can apply these rules and we can identify conditions. I hope you have understood this. Thank you so much for watching this video.